In today's video, I'm going to discuss the 5 things that I absolutely do not spend money on in pursuit of a simple and minimalistic lifestyle. Starting in at number 1 is buying things for external validation. Now, I've told this story a couple times on my channel before, but when I was in high school, I drove a 1999 Crown Victoria, and I was absolutely horrified to be seen in this vehicle. I can't even express the amount of hours that I spent online scouring the internet looking at Dodge Challengers and Mercedes and Audis and all of these vehicles that I honestly had no business looking at. What I didn't realize was that I was doing these things because I didn't feel comfortable with myself. I wasn't at a point to where I felt confident in the things that I have done. So now that I go forward and I look at where I am now, something that really helped me get to this point was realizing that I care about what others think, but I can actively pursue trying to just knock away at that a little bit each year. And so I still care about what others think. I think that I probably always will, but it has improved and it has saved me a tremendous amount of money. This one alone has been so impactful in allowing me to be able to live entirely self-sufficient in Austin, Texas. Coming in at number 2 is decorations. Now, when I moved out of my parents' house about 7 months ago, I actively made the conscious decision that I did not want to clutter my new environment. Coming from my childhood bedroom where I had every Arnold poster and Star Wars poster imaginable, I wanted to have an environment that when I walked in the door, I was not being bogged down with all of this external stimulus on the walls. Being someone that's a high performer at work while also going and pursuing a degree in psychology, my mental energy is really taken up. And so being able to not have all of these external stimuluses in my environment has truly provided a lot of benefits. I do have a couple plants that I absolutely adore, and I have a painting on the wall. It has also provided me a lot of just freedom in not having to spend money towards that. Coming in at number 3 is escaping. Now, I don't even know the last time that I was able to leave a restaurant not having spent $15 to $20 just for myself. I am absolutely the person that at the end of the week, I want to go celebrate and escape from my reality by going to a nice restaurant and treating myself. And this started happening to where I was going for every meal during the weekend, and then I was going shopping, and I was doing all of these things to be able to escape from my reality. It wasn't until I really actively started pursuing a simplistic lifestyle that I started finding love in the everyday things that I do now. Don't get me wrong, I still loathe my job. I can't stand it. It doesn't provide me value, but at least when I go to vacation, I can love my time there and I can relax. But I'm not escaping my life. I am just going to another spot and enjoying my time there, and when I come back, I still love my life. I love the things that I do in my everyday pursuits. And this has saved me a tremendous amount of money because I'm not going out and just buying clothes that I don't need just for that short-term dopamine hit. I'm not going to restaurants just to go to a restaurant to escape the life that I have and the food that I eat every day. I'm going because I truly love that restaurant, and that's a super healthy and beneficial place that I am at now, and it has saved me, again, a tremendous amount of money. Coming in at number 4, tech upgrades. I am someone that really just doesn't want much technology in my life. I feel like it takes away from that simplicity lifestyle that I'm actively pursuing. I don't really get the point of being able to have notifications on my wrist and also on my phone and on my laptop, and if I had an iPad and all of these different things. I just want to be able to have a few things that are able to give me a tremendous amount of efficiency while also being very simple in my life. I don't want to be thinking about all of these extra things that I have going on in my life. So if I ever do need to get something, I absolutely make the honest effort to go and get it refurbished. The computer that I have in 2019, it was going for about $1,300. I was able to get it for $900 refurbished. For the camera I have back in 2018, it was going for about $800 with the kit lens. I was able to get it for $400. Now, thankfully, my mom actually bought my phone for me, but just as a way to kind of just show what I'm describing, I couldn't tell you what model iPhone I have. I have no idea unless I looked at it. I couldn't tell you what any of my updates are. It's just something that I don't think about. And I think that that has saved me a tremendous amount of money because I honestly do not see the benefit in getting a new iPhone or a new phone every single year. I don't know what they're doing that is enough to justify $1,400. All right, coming in at number 5, anything that's not water related. Now, I am someone that absolutely does not process caffeine well whatsoever. So I don't spend any money on coffee, which I'm thankful for because I think that coffee can be a very expensive habit, escape mechanism, thing that people use that they just have to have every single day. And I don't have to worry about that. That allows me to live a simple life and save a tremendous amount of money. Now, to defend myself, I do love the smell of coffee. I love the taste of coffee. I wish it was something that I could drink. It just does not work good in my system, which also allows me to not have to spend money on pre-workouts or spend money on energy drinks. It's something that I never think about, and I just get used to being tired all of the time. Now, the other thing that I don't drink is alcohol. When I was young, saw the dark side of alcohol with some of my friends, and it's just something that really gave me a negative connotation towards. When I did drink, I just quickly found that I could not afford to drink. And like physically speaking, alcohol is very expensive, but also in terms of my life, drinking takes up not only that period of time, but also the recovery for the next day. Again, I don't sleep good. I have to be a high performer at work. I also have to do well at school. So I just don't have the availability to be able to have less energy to go towards those two things. So I totally get the desire to want to have a drink with your friends or something to be able to celebrate. But for me personally, I just have these healthy sodas that I drink. It's like a Zevia is what I'll do throughout the week. And then I'll do a Poppy to be able to celebrate if I have something that's worth celebrating, which is always a YouTube video because I'm just so grateful that I'm able to just share with you guys and be able to read your comments. And it's all been so incredible and it's so fulfilling in my life. I don't know what I would do without it. I would definitely love to see in the comments what you guys have done to be able to allow yourselves to save some money and live a simplistic life. And what things are you guys doing that's creative right now in terms of hitting both of those goals? I mean, things are getting so expensive. So I think through creativity, it allows you to be able to open up some of those passions that we have within ourselves. I thank you guys so much as always. I hope that you found some value out of it. Until next time, bye-bye.